Hi. So what we're gonna do is basically just start out with a basic circle or oval, whichever you prefer. Um, at this point, this is just kind of demonstrating eyes, so I'm not really gonna worry about the face shape too much. Like I'm not gonna draw in a jaw structure or anything. Anyways, so we'll start out by drawing the first crosshair, the vertical one that goes up and down through the middle of the face. Um, and then what most people do when drawing crosshairs is it's usually just two. One going straight down the middle of the face to indicate where it's looking or facing. And then they draw another one horizontally for where the irises rest. For this eye trick, we'll actually be using two of those horizontal lines. The bottom one being where the bottom of your eyes are going to rest, and the top being where the top are going to stop. So basically what you want to do is figure out where on the face you want the eyes to sit. And once you've got that determined, you can put in the first crosshair. Can be the top or bottom, whichever. It doesn't matter which you start out with as long as you know where you want your eyes to go. And I'm gonna make my lines about this wide apart, making sure that they're fairly even on the face and one line's not going higher than the other, because we definitely don't want lines for these two crosshairs that will look like this. Say the top line's going like that, and then we don't want the bottom one to be straight. That's kind of a drastic angle, so we don't want that, because the whole idea of this technique is to make sure the eyes are, even, right? So just make sure it's an even space in between both lines. And once you've got that down, you can kind of determine what eye shape you want to use depending on who or what you're drawing, and then begin by sketching in the top part of the eye. I find starting with the top works much better than most others. And then we'll give this eye an edge. And then we'll draw the bottom, resting just about where the bottom line would be. Another good tip for drawing eyes is never complete one eye before going to the next. You want to kind of switch back and forth between stages so that it makes it easier to keep the eyes looking even and symmetrical. So I've just done the top and the bottom parts of the eyes there, and now I'm working on the next one, kind of keeping in line with the crosshairs that I've drawn here. Kind of hard to draw while videoing, so sorry if mine's a little bit off. Sketching's pretty rough too, but it's just kind of to try and get the basic idea. So yeah, these are just basically guidelines to show you where to draw your eyes. And this is very difficult videoing while drawing. I did not think this would be this hard. Yeah, so that's kind of the basic concept. And just add your pupil in. And yeah, those are two very badly drawn eyes, but it's kind of the general idea. I hope that helped. But yeah, so the trick is basically just using two crosshair lines rather than one. Ta-da! Hope that helped.